Right, hello and welcome to round 2 Bahrain shot of GXL Tier 1. First car for setting up will be Redfire Tiger 491, followed by DHL Webby, then followed by the Haas of SSR Ollie, then followed by his teammate CB8 Plays, and then UK Moser. But as Redfire Tiger will be the first car to set a lap, we will ride on board for him, with him. As he goes through turn 1 on the medium compound, absolutely nailing the apex, going through turn 3, going onto the straight now, will open up the DRS flap and haven't seen any problems so far. Going through the start of sector 2, going through the fast right hander now. Might be looking very quick for him here. As he gets off the apex now, I believe DHL Webby might have stolen fastest sector 2 off of him. As he now rounds the final corner, someone has also spun it. He will round the final corner though, and it will be our first sub 1 minute time. But DHL Webby will steal fastest lap, but then SSR Ollie with another immense lap. That will put him provisional pole. There was also a McLaren who spun it. I'm not completely sure, as UK knows that overtakes his teammate Redfire Tiger and Tango, or I think that might have been Tango starting this lap. As CB8 Plays, the other Haas goes even quicker than his teammate. Haas doing very well in qualifying so far. But which I can't remember. But one of the McLaren spun it. I'm not really sure which one. But EP Nick goes 7th. Currently got a glitch, which is keeping DHL Webby saying that he's pole still. You know, he's clearly not. There's DHL Webby coming into the pits. Then SSR Ollie also coming into the pits. Redfire Tiger, I think. No, that'll be UK Moser coming into the pits. And then there's a Williams of Tango number 2 will cross the line, and that will put him P8. It looks like it was SSR Hamilton that spun, since he is the first person to set a lap time over 1 minute. Who also else jumped up? Seb Vettel jumped into P4. Gunther Hiddo goes P7, might have stayed there. I'm not completely sure, I didn't catch it. Next person to cross the line will be one of the Alphas. Redfire, and then I believe followed by his teammate. Redfire will cross the line, and I'll put him P5, jumping his teammate. No, and that'll be that'll be one of the Ferraris of the Smurfing will cross the line to end this out lap. None of the cars yet going into the 57s. As AKX37 goes P2. Good result for him on the softs. As this SSR Ollie gets out of his way for him, as one of the McLarens is now about to cross the line, that'll be Winter Halo. Will go P10. SSR Hamilton, his teammate, now up on his time currently, but he will remain where he is even though he does improve. Who was that? I believe that is one of the Ferraris, might have spun it. That is one of the Ferraris, and it's Smurfing as he spins it for a second time, getting out of the way of his teammate. Redfire Tiger will cross the line on a slow lap, but F1GXL Taylor will be the next to cross the line. on his lap. Where will he go? He will go P2. What a lap from him there. Taylor in the Ferrari. Next car to cross the line will be AK37, but he is going to come in this lap. Yeah, he'll come in this lap as the McLarens are getting ready to set their laps. Unless Winter Halo has just run out of fuel. Getting out of the way of his teammate there. No one holding each other up, as I believe SSR Hamilton will come into the pit lane. Both of the McLarens come into the pit lane. Ginger Tuber will be next across the line, will end his outlap, and will start his flyer. Next across the line will be Red Fire Tiger, but he will dive into the pits. It's actually XL. Yep, Taylor will be next across the line, but he's also going into the pits. And that is SSR Ollie. SSR Ollie, where will he come? Maybe pushing for that top 3. But and he will go top 3, he'll go 3rd position for him. RPL Jordan, no, Ginger Tuber will be next across the line, coming through the fast right-hander. Next time across the line, going down the penultimate straight. Going purple sector 2, I'm not really sure whether or not that's just a visual glitch or not. But here he comes now, rounding the final corner. What position will it be for him? Setting his first lap, and he will go P4, going just sneaking into that top 5. Only a couple tenths off of pole. I say couple, 4 tenths. Just off of breaking into that top 3 as well, as almost spins it. Seb Vettel will end his outlap. Yeah, SSR Ollie will be next across the line, but he will dive into the pits. Red Fire Tiger and both the Alphas coming out at the exact same time. So that'll be a Ferrari of Dishmerfin. Yeah, Dishmerfin. I don't really know how to pronounce it. And the 22 on his car. Is that EP? No, that'll be AK37 going to end his outlap. Ginger Tuber will be next across the line, diving into the pit lane though. Who is that? That is Tango number 2 on a 3-minute lap time. I'm not really sure how he managed that even on a slow lap, but he will start his flyer. Is that Alfa Romeo Red Fire Tiger will also end his outlap. So Vettel will go provisional pole. What a lap from him, just missing out into the 57s by a couple of tenths, but jumps into provisional pole. Everyone's still, or everyone except from RPR Jordan are on the softs. Oh, someone's jumped up. That is Dishmerfin. Dishmerfin is gone P2. That is a good result for him. Clearly wanting to get back to the pit lane, being wary of Winter Halo. That'll be his teammate. Then F1GXL next across the line will be ended outlap. And that is a Williams of Tango number 2, I believe. Yep, crossing line will stay 14th. SSR Hamilton, currently the person in last, as Red Fire Tiger jumps into P4. So Vettel improving even more, as UK Moser jumps into P2. Good lap from him. Someone else has just jumped up, that is EP Nick. And SSR Hamilton has also jumped into P11, and his teammate will cross the line now, and that will put him just behind his teammate on the grid. EK37 will be next across the line, currently 3 tenths up on his time. What position will he jump into? He goes P2, jumping UK Moser, as DHL Webby will go even faster, almost just slightly missing out on the 57s. But that is a good result for him. As someone jumping up, I couldn't really catch who. now 7 minutes left in the session. Red Fire Tiger will be next across the line. Can he jump his teammate? No, he will not. It'll be a slow lap. As Seb Vettel 5 goes into the pit lane. UK Moser also going in, and as well as EP Nick. Moser just getting in front of him there into the pit lane. Chester Hamilton goes into the pits. His teammate will carry on though. Can he jump his teammate? He will, and he will break into the top 5 going P9. As AK-37 is in low fuel mode. I was gonna say should be gunning it a lot more. The DHL will be going into the pit lane as well, I believe. Yeah. As that is one of the Ferraris, that'll be F1GXL going into the pit lane as well. Is that Ginger Chuba? Ginger Chuba will cross on and will go P11. Good result, or just missing out on the top 10. Is that Red Fire Tiger setting purple sector 3, but just missing out on pole. Schmerfin on his out lap, followed by Winter Halo getting out the way of the Haas of SSR Ollie. Ollie P12 on his out lap. Just over 5 minutes 30 left in the session. We will stick with SSR Ollie for this lap. See what he can maybe do. He now comes into the first turn, number 97 on the Haas. Hopefully will not go into the pit lane. But as he now rounds off sector 1, will it be purple? It won't be purple, but he's currently up on his time just. As it now comes through turn 5, I believe. Go through the fast right-hander. As the Schmerfin, I believe, has also spun it, or maybe just letting through his Ferrari companion, or his Ferrari engine companion. He's currently up on his time, and he will back off of this lap, getting ready for the final couple of laps. Next person to cross the line will be a McLaren, but which McLaren will it be? It'll be Winter Halo. Up on this time, so I believe might go into the pit lane, I'm not 100% sure. Is that SSR Ollie behind him? No, that is not. Who is that then? Oh, that'd be RPL Jordan. Apparently slowest in the session, up on his time. Where will he go? He'll go P3. Pushing down AK and UK Moser. But that will be P3, going from last to P3. SSR Hamilton, interestingly, last now. Very talented driver, which I know. F1GXL, so Taylor will be next across the line, ending his out lap. He will be next across the line. That'll be RPL Jordan, but I should imagine he'll be coming into the pit lane now. Almost losing it, almost going into the barrier. That was narrow margins from him avoiding the barrier there. Very, very good save from him. Clearly wanting to get into the pit lane quick so he can start the final phase of quali. But the next person to cross the line will be Tango number 2 up on his time, but it is invalidated. RVL Jordan coming in. F1GXL, so Taylor is saying purple sector 2. Where will he round off this lap? Very good exit from him there, but he will dive into the pit lane. So that must have been a visual glitch just for me as he jumps to the pits. First person to come out will be Ginger Chuba. So everyone now looking to set their final laps. But Ginger Chuba out on his, I should imagine, yeah, he will abandon it. I should imagine he will come into the pits here. It depends if he has any softs left. Unless he is up on his time. Which he isn't, so I should imagine if I was him that I'd come into the pit lane now, getting ready for that final stage. But no, he will carry on. He's on one on pole top. Oh, I suppose, yeah, that would make sense. As that is the winnings of Tango number 2 cutting the corner to get ready to go to the line. McLaren there also of SSR Hamilton there through Ginger Tuber. Instead Vettel 5 will be the first or not the first person, but he will set his lap now. Tango will be the next car to cross the line. Clearly wanting to get to the pit lane very quickly. So as SSR Hamilton gets through, or the McLaren's just having a bit of a close one there with the barrier. Obviously everyone trying to get themselves very spaced out. The McLaren going a bit wide there. Obviously letting everyone through, hopefully getting the best amount of speed. If he isn't careful, then he might get his next lap invalidated. But it looks like he will not. Seb Vettel will start his new lap, and I'll put a provisional pole here. In the dying seconds of qualifying, now 30 seconds left for everyone to set their laps. It's going to be very tight if anyone can beat Seb Vettel 5. Speaking of people taking off Seb Vettel's 5 off of pole, DHL Webby obviously is P2 now, maybe looking to get a pole this lap, and that will be a good achievement for the race. My controller is about to die. Probably should have changed that before. Or as he loses it, and that will mean that he will remain P2 for that lap if he can maybe recover it, which I doubt he will. As I will now quickly change my controller as Tango number 2. Right, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. There is currently SSR Ollie on the line right now. As AEK hits the wall at the end. As DHL Webby and SSR Ollie having a bit of fun. AK actually murdering himself. I have to admit that was quite entertaining to see his car go fully up in the air. So anyone quickly on the fastest laps, it will be UK Moser. He is on low fuel mode though, I believe. But that will be it for qualifying, I believe, unless anyone else can go quicker than the man on pole, so Vettel 5. Oh no, RPR Jordan snatching pole. Oh, that voice cracked. And Red Fire Tiger going P2, and Seb Vettel will drop down to P3. As SSR Ollie having 5 positions. I suppose I better take a picture of the results. You gotta remember that Jordan is pole. But the grid for the race will be RPL Jordan P1, Red Fire Tiger P2, Seb Vettel 5 P3, DHL Webby P4, UK Moser P5, AKX37 P6, the Smurfin P7. Oh, I've done that too late because the stream bar's in the way. Hold on, let me move that. Read out the grid there because I couldn't see how long it was. But Ginger Tuber readying up straight away here. I believe that might have been accidental. Ginger Tuber readying up. Then EP Nick 22. Not everyone has loaded in yet. As we go one light. Oh no, formation lap. Okay. Oof. But Jordan will get us underway here for the formation lap. Everyone trying to warm up those tyres. I'll quickly get everything up for you people. Tyre interval leader. So let's go interval. RPL Jordan will be P1, then Redfire Tiger P2, Seb Vettel 5, P3, DHL Webby P4, UK Moser P5, AKX37 P6, the Smurfin, I don't know how you say it, it's Dutch, innit? Dutchman Smurf P7, CB8 Plays P8, Taylor P9, EP Nick P10, Winter Halo P11, Ginger Tuber P12, SSR Hamilton P13, SSI Ollie P14 and tagger number 2 P15. And surprisingly no one has been disqualified yet. Everyone's slowing down now, except Vettel in AI mode, so his tyres won't be as warm as the others. Everyone trying to warm up those tyres as Seb Vettel now comes back. Someone has joined, I'm going to move my bar again. Oh, there's Taylor disqualified, but it's looking like it might be a soft to hards or a soft to mediums. As Webby, the Smurfin, F1GXL and EP Nick is disqualified from the session. But Jordan will be the man on pole, followed by Red Fire Tiger and then Seb Vettel 5. Everyone, I believe, now in. I'll need to get a better view of the lights here. As it goes 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. DHL Webby gets a drive-through penalty. But he will go P2, Seb Vettel P3 and Red Fire Tiger drops down to P4 as Moser fighting into turn 1. The HL will be in first now, but obviously with that drive through, but RPL Jordan takes that position away from as Red Fire Tiger loses it. What a shame for him, a Frenchman spinning. So does EP Nick drops down into P14, Red Fire Tiger P last after obviously spinning there, but Jordan remains P1. AK37 also getting penalties. As Taylor loses out to SSR Ollie. And Tonga number 2 will overtake him. As Winter Halo might be looking to get down the inside of him here. But it'll be RPL Jordan that will remain in first position after this as Winter Halo jumps F1GXL Racing, so Taylor dropping down. Red Fire Tiger still lost. RPL Jordan obviously goes fastest as someone is pitted. That will be AK. Taylor jumping a load of positions. Or load. Can't really say load. Let's see. Oh, I know he is in the pits. He's pitting for hards. He's obviously hooping for a safety car later on, as he really should be. Wait, is he? Oh no, I bet I've lagged out. Oh, it'll fix in a minute. Hopefully. On the hands. Even as a glitch, this wouldn't make sense. While RPL Jordan is currently P2, or P2, he is in first if the glitch wasn't here. DHL will be obviously still having that penalty. Hopefully this glitch fixes itself in a minute, and there we go, yeah, hopefully it fixes itself. So RPL Jordan will remain P1 after the first 2 laps. Getting a bit of a battle here with DHL Webby. DHL Webby might be looking to go down his inside, and he will make the lunge. But Jordan will come back here into turn 2 as they now go side by side, going into the first sector. And so Vettel 5 also looking to get into this battle here between the top 3. But Jordan looking, he's in P2, but he knows that he has an advantage since DHL Webby doesn't have that penalty. Seb Vettel almost spinning going into a fast right-hander. Very close, but someone I believe has spun, and that is EP Nick 22. Spun, dropping him down into P13. Still not last. Ginger Tuber also losing a position to Tango number 2. Both of these in VXE. Sometimes battling, but it looks like as if Tango will be losing out on this battle as Ginger Tuber uses his overtake. As someone is pitting, that is DHL Webby serving his drive-through. But RPL Jordan will jump into P1 due to DHL Webby pit boxing. Ginger Tuber losing a couple of positions. Oh, he's having a battle with Winter Halo. Drop it. Ginger Tuber now getting into the points just, but he will have DRS on Tango number 2 head. Tango will be left here like a sitting duck, but he will lick a stamp and send it. One of my favourite Taylor quotes. But he won't get he will not get the traction that he wants, as Tango will come back at him, but Tango obviously due to going running outside will have less speed. There is now a group starting to form. SSR Ollie currently leading the second pack, and his teammate in the top 4 now. SSR Hamilton gets 5 seconds, or 3 seconds, my mistake, sorry. But he will be on, CB8 place will be on the back of UK Moser here. UK Moser coming from, I believe, P5, P6. 100% sure is the Schmerfen overtakes SSR Hamilton. They will get a bit closer. SSR Hamilton will make the dive, but he will lock up, and the Schmerfen will get the switchback. But it will be a great battle between these two great drivers here. This is a Hamilton looking to go around the outside, and he will get the move. So there's a bit of contact. Is this a Hamilton knocks up and will spin a little bit, giving Tango a little bit of a run under him here. Going through the fast right-hander, but Hamilton spinning will give Ginger Tuber a little bit of a run on Tango here. Tango makes a bit of contact with Ginger Tuber make a bit of contact with Tango, and Tango will lose out here. Looking to maybe come back round here with DRS. No, it will be Ginger Tuber with DRS here. Very unlucky for Tango. Or both of them having DRS here. Very interesting. Is yellow flag set to 3? That is someone has spun. Oh, that is DHL Webby in the wall here. Losing it off of the final corner. He will box just outside of the pit lane. AK and Taylor will both jump above of DHL Webby. Ginger Tuber losing out to SSR Hamilton now. This is a great three-way battle now. As Tango and Winter Halo will also have a battle in the background. Is SSR Hamilton getting tapped on the rear by Ginger Tuber? Ginger Tuber just letting Hamilton know, like, I'm here, you know. But it can't be sandbagging me. As Hamilton locks up, will give Ginger Tuber a little bit of a run, but he will not be able to make the move on him. RPL Jordan still in first position. But Ginger Tuber will have DRS. Will Hamilton? I believe Hamilton will. Hamilton will, yes. So best of 5. Loses. It is a battle of first position here. As RPL Jordan makes a lovely move on Seb Vettel 5 for the lead, but Seb Vettel will get the DRS and the run and the switchback, and they will go side by side here now. Getting a little bit of contact there between the Norwegian and the Spanishman, but Seb Vettel will be remaining in first place. As SSR Hamilton and Ginger Tuber having a little bit of a battle. Schmerfen makes a lovely move on SSR Hamilton, but there's a bit of contact as Schmerfen pushing out SSR Hamilton. And now the two McLarens, P10 and P11. As Hamilton loses has a bit of damage there on guessing that from the Schmerfen. I believe that will I believe be eclipse for the stewards to discuss after today's result. But his teammate getting damage will promote Winter Halo getting points, but Schmerfen will pit. I believe SSR Hamilton will stay out after getting that damage. But the McLaren's having, obviously Winter Halo having a pretty decent drive so far. as well as Hamilton coming from, where did he come from? Where is it? Coming from, oh no, yeah, coming from P13 on the mediums, no mistake. Due to Murphy having that penalty, is DHL where they've been a little bit behind the main pack, almost being lapped here within 10 laps, with Seb Vettel closing in on him, RPL Jordan behind him as well. But Jordan looking like he might make a dive bomb here, but he won't. He rides on the back of Seb Vettel 5 here. Seb Vettel 5 not getting the best of exits there, as Jordan goes a little bit wide, leaving the door open for the Haas of CB8 plays YT. But Seb Vettel not getting the exit that he wants, and Jordan is having a bit of misfortune with his gears, as I believe there has been contact between Tango and SSR Hamilton. Tango remaining in the gravel, getting a little bit loose on the rear end due to having all of that gravel on it. But Hamilton and Tango will have a bit of contact that will send both of them into the wall, I believe. But Seb Vettel leading the way now, closely, as UK Moser will get promoted into P2, and CB8 players and RPL Jordan will both box. As this Hamilton does retire, but I believe that is a virtual safety car. I believe he might have just tried to retire in a safe spot. Oh no, he has lost it. He has lost it on the end there. There'll be a VSC and a chance for the group, and so a chance for most people to box. UK Moser and Seb Vettel 5 losing out just as the VSC ends. But both of the top two get to pit, both on softs. But UK Moser will be outside of the DRS for Seb Vettel, saying that. Yeah, no, he will remain out of the DRS. But Seb Vettel will go into pits now, as UK Moser also goes into pits, and that'll put SSR Ollie there. But still yet to pit. But Ginger Tuber will also gain a position on both of them, as Winter Halo goes into the top 10 on the hard, so he can go a little bit further than the rest of the top 3. They'll be interesting in the pit lane battle, but Seb will get out ahead of both of the Alphas. DHL Webby also retiring. As SSR Ollie, oh no, he has also lost it. SSR Ollie now rounding the penultimate straight, and I believe he'll possibly box this lap. RPL Jordan getting 3 seconds, that could be very crucial for the winner. So SSR Ollie carrying on for another lap then. Ginger Tuber also just a little bit behind them here. But SSR Ollie gaining a lot of time. But SSR Ollie now breaking outside of 5 seconds. He's now gaining his lead to 5 seconds. But SSR Ollie in first, going through sector 2 now. Ginger Tuber with penalties, not sure how much, 3 seconds. RPL Jordan also having penalties. Both of the Renaults both have 3 seconds, I think. Yeah. Not very much going on apart from the two Alpha Romeos, Red Fire and UK Moser. The smart thing would be for Red Fire to let through UK Moser, since he is on the faster compound. Clearly not going to seem that way, but Red Fire Tiger will get DRS as someone has spun, that is the Schmidt, and he has gone into the wall, which will put him down into last, almost spinning for a second time, shifting it around the track. If we now go back to the two Alfa Romeos, I love this camera shot. But UKM's are obviously getting past Red Fire, but Red Fire will have DRS back. Will not catch up to him enough to make a dive bomb as Schmidt pits, and will get lapped, or maybe not. It depends if SSR decides to carry on. I believe he will pit this lap. Yes, this is a dummy, but no, he will box this lap. And that will promote Jinchuba also boxing, so Winter Halo going on longer on 13 lap old hard, so he will be looking to try and extend that lead to CB8 place on the mediums, as both of them going on to hards, I think, or no, Jinchuba going on the mediums. Jinchuba losing out to AK-37. Those two had a little bit of a battle. Jinchuba coming out of the pit lane. It's now looking like I was gonna say a battle, but that is the ghosted car of the Schmerfen. Newcomers are starting to extend the gap to his teammate. We'll put it on into real now. But D. Schmerfen will get a bit of a run on UK Moser here, but that will give UK Moser DRS here. I think he might have got DRS. No, he wouldn't have got DRS anyhow. Don't think. But Seb Vettel losing out a lot of time here due to the Schmerfen. But the Schmerfen this could be the Schmerfen giving Moser DRS there could be the result to the turnout to the end of this race. And again, giving him some more DRS. But Red Fire also putting onto the back of his teammate, also having DRS. Seb Vettel 5 now trying to gain time on UK Moser, but it's very hard due to the lack of Schmerfen giving UK Moser DRS. Is Schmerfen looking to maybe unlap himself from the Mercedes driver? As Jinchuba also has gotten past the AK-37, and EP Nick also behind the Alpha Tauri. Red Fire going to make the move on his teammate here. He's getting very close there, but will make the move stick going into 10-1. Going a bit wide, but yeah, he will make it stick. He also using up most of his fuel there, just for like a millisecond. RPL Jordan using out to Seb Vettel. Seb Vettel also is Schmerfen and laps himself, but it will give Seb Vettel 5 DRS. So it was very unlucky for RPL Jordan. But he will just remain just behind the Mercedes driver. Not much actually going on that I can see, apart from the two the Alfa Romeo drivers. Seb, as RPL Jordan having a look down inside of Seb Vettel 5. Or Seb Vettel not getting the best of the exits, RPL Jordan will just remain behind him. As the two Alphas may be looking to have a little bit of a fight here. I'm not really sure why Red Fire isn't letting through his teammate, because his teammate is on fresher and faster compounds. The CB8 plays in their house, doing very well on the medium, so we'll have to box Actually, no, he will go a little bit longer than the McLaren driver, but the McLaren will pit this up 16 laps in, so that will promote CB8 place into first place. At the moment, so Vettel also going past him. But Schmidt playing a very key role here in giving Vettel 5 DRS. This Tango also gets a 3-second time penalty. Red Fast is 6 seconds. Winter Halo losing out to some more positions to the Renault, the AlphaTauri and the Red Bull. Now looking like a three-way battle, or two-way battle between Vettel 5 and RPL Jordan. Someone has left the session, I can't see who because my streamer bar is in the way. Could really put it top left. Actually, hold up a second. I apologise if I miss anything while doing this. But no, nothing in the battle looking like anything has changed in the results so far. Into Halo maybe looking to go to the end on the mediums. As we now approaching the 20th lap. The grid surprisingly still close, despite being so long in. But CB showing a dominant drive. He's looking like he might win this race as long as he doesn't make any stupid mistakes. But De Schmerfen could be determining the outcome of this race, giving Vettel 5 a lot of DRS. It's looking like he will be relapsed by the Mercedes driver. The top three to finish this race is maybe looking like CB8 plays Vettel 5 and maybe Red Fire Tiger. It will be quite a close finish as what's the position? Can't really see who. The Ferraris not looking like they will score points this race, which would be extremely unlucky for them. It's looking like it might be a four-way battle here between Ginger Tudor, AK37, Winter Halo and EP Nick 22. But yeah, not a very good result for the Ferrari drivers. CB8 plate showing a very dominant drive so far. He's got to do 8 more laps on the mediums. So he's had Vettel a bit on the advantage here. Winter Halo goes fastest, almost breaking into the 59 seconds. This RPL Jordan is also getting DRS from De Schmerfen, so De Schmerfen playing a very key role into this race. But RPL Jordan looking like he might miss out on the podium here due to him having his penalties. Be very unlucky if he does, Spanian. But it's between Mauritia. Oh, Taylor going a bit wide there. These yellow flags, and that's Winter Halo who has spun it, and that will maybe promote the Ferrari into position, into points. But no, Taylor will just miss out on gaining that position on Winter Halo. Race controls, Taylor gets 3 seconds for multiple warnings. So that's looking like Winter Halo might hold on to his point. Schmerfen getting overtaken by the top 3 now. Chris dominating this race at the moment, but Taylor, oh no, Winter Bottas will box and he will go on to the softs, maybe looking to go to improve on his fast lap. I believe he has fast lap at the moment. does have 2 seconds. So if he is fast enough, and he will, yeah, he does remain fastest lap. So he may be looking to go into the top, into the 59s. But he is very far behind P11 and P10 and P11. Almost a minute behind, so almost being lapped, I think. Or what was his second lap saying that? It was 51 seconds behind. He probably just glitch, I don't really know. As we now have 6 laps left to go. Top 3 is currently CB8 plays, YT P1, Vettel 5, P2, and RPO Jordan P3. Seb Vettel closing in a huge amount on that turn, but CB8 plays will get an immense amount of traction out of that corner. Seb Vettel will get the RS on the straight here, and it will be a very close finish here. Him just reeling in that time just a little bit, as EP Nick will get 3 seconds. Okay, RPO Jordan has 6 seconds. The red fire almost. If RPO Jordan can get the RS enough, then he might be able to remain his podium. At the moment, it's not looking very good for him. But in fairness, UK Mozo, it has a possibility of getting P4, so it could be a 3-4 for the Alfa Romeo drivers. But Schmerfen not wanting to let the laps come through, and he's playing a very, very, very big part in getting in the top laps, as Winter Halo is the first car to set a 59-second lap time in this race. But this is going to be a very narrow finish, this race, as UK Mozo gets 3 seconds. So that must mean that he will not get a top 4 here and remain in that 5th position. As they now go side by side, Seb Vettel jumping CB8 plays, but Seb Vettel will remain P1, and he will get the RS from D. Schmerfen. This will be very tight now. But this is what he's talking about with D. Schmerfen. He's basically just given Seb Vettel 5 the win here. There's about 3 laps left now, 3.5. This could be a very good result for Seb Vettel 5 in the championship and for the constructors for his team. Obviously, his team in the racing, so no, it won't be as good as it won't be good for him in the constructors, since him only being a one-man team out here today. It will do very good, but CB8 plays will come back with him for DRS. Schmerfen not getting any, not giving Seb Vettel 5 any DRS here. It's again a bit narrow here between the Haas and the Merc driver. As what is RPO Jordan doing? As we now going 3 wide here into the straight. What a moment that was, but Jordan backs out. CB8, it's RPO Jordan. Bit of contact here. This is very, very, very accelerating going into the final lap here. There's contact. CB8 plays has spun it. That is not very good for him. He was in the podium positions, and that is very, very unlucky for him. There's Red Fire Tiger will also jump RPO Jordan here, so this could be a double podium for Alfa Romeo here, as long as Milton doesn't make any mistakes. But that might mean that CB8 Plays has been denied a win here. I know that he will be feeling extremely gutted about that result. It's RPO Jordan fighting Red Fire Tiger. As Winter Halo gets 3 seconds, UK Mozo observing the fight here between the second and third of Red Fire Tiger and RPO Jordan. And he now decides that he wants to join in getting that DRS. Backing off just a little bit here, letting those who have a fire hoping that will have a result like RPL Jordan and CB8 Plays. And now UK Moser is starting to drop back a little bit from the top 3 here. As Red Flag Tiger gets 3 seconds, so I'll pretty much guarantee that Seb Vettel will get a win here, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, like getting 3 seconds or even worse 5 seconds or spinning. I'm just praying for him that he can maybe hold on to this W for Mercedes. But Millen, this is going to be like Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris stuff here. There's yellow flags. Also, SSR only has spun it. And this could mean that he might drop out of points, even though it isn't looking very likely. UK Moser, Red Flag Tiger, and RPL Jordan, of course I have to go off it at the exact time that I make collision, but that will put UK Moser going into first. Instead Vettel, if he gets 5 seconds or 3 seconds, then that could mean that UK Moser could have a great recovery drive coming from what position was he? Coming from P5. We'll keep on the penalties tab. EP Nick, just a couple attempts off SSR Ollie. I believe that this fight will not matter due to EP Nick having 3 seconds. There's a bit of contact there between Taylor and Tango number 2. The Red Flag Tiger losing out. CB8 play. What's the result for CB8 plays? This could be after having that unlucky collision with RPL Jordan. This Red Flag Tiger sends it onto the last lap. Very much contact between them. The Red Flag Tiger goes a little bit wide. It will come back onto the circuit and will lose out to CB8 place. CB8 place. Also recovery drive this could be. He might also lose out to a Spaniard of RPL Jordan. But obviously making contact and obviously ruining RPL Red Flag Tiger's chances of a podium, as it's now getting a little bit of elbows out. Seb Vettel looking like he might win this race, or looking like he definitely will win this race, as he now runs the final corner. The Merc driver, what can he do? What can he do? He will win. He has won a Bahrain Tier 1 Season 2 race. You can also finish P2 and CB8 place. What's a result for him? Obviously having that collision with the Spaniard of RPL Jordan, as RPL Jordan and Red Flag Tiger having a little bit of a scrap towards the end there. What a good result for him, as RPL Jordan might drop out of points here. No, he will not. He will not drop out of points, and he'll go P9, giving CB8 place that P3. What a good result for him towards the end there, looking like he might have just lost his only chance on the podium, but he's done it. As Winter Halo loses on the final lap, as Winter retires from the session. Oh no, he's lost on the final corner. Oh no. Oh no, Winter Halo leaving the session as well. Ginger Trooper will be driving today. I'm not sure if that will stick, but obviously the Merc driver of Seb Vettel 5 having a very good drive here. As I will quickly ask if I can get any interviews. But UK Moser getting that P2 there. But we're looking like we might get an interview if he's here. Don't even know how to spell interview. But Seb Vettel 5 will win the race. Then UK Moser, then CB8 plays in P3, obviously almost losing that podium. Then Ginger Tuber P4, this is Ollie P5, Red Fire Tiger P6, AKX37 P7, EP Nick 22 P8, RPL Jordan P9, F1GXL Racing. So Taylor getting those points from that recovery drive. Then Tango number 2 P11, Winter Halo P12, the Schmerfen P13, DHL Webby P14, and then SSR Hamilton P15. And we all get an interview now from the second place Moser. If I can invite that, where is he? There he is. Right, hello? Hello? Oh, no, he's lagged out. Hello? Right, okay. Right, so, congratulations on your podium, P2. Good bit of driving there. Obviously, though it was very tight between you and your teammate, and obviously your teammate just missing out on that podium due to RPO
Yes.
Jordan having contact. Very unlucky for you and the constructors due to that. Are you happy for your team that you obviously got the podium, but do you feel there's an opportunity missed in the constructors?
Yeah, we've got a great bunch of points. I thought after he got taken out, if he was P3, I was going to let him pass, but he wasn't that fortunate. I think he finished P6, so that's unlucky for him.
Yeah, it was just extremely unlucky. You almost missed out on that podium, but obviously that having the contact between those two, it kind of lucky in a way.
Yeah. It was good for me and Seb Vettel to get the 1-2 as well. He deserved it. Good race out there.
Yeah. As I will now see if I can get an interview from Sir Vettel. He is in the party.
Yeah. Right, see ya.
Yep, see ya. Sir Vettel, are you there? Right. Where is he? Is he there? Seb.
Yes.
Right, congratulations on your win today at Bahrain Short in Tier 1.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you kind of feel like Dishmerfin kind of gave you that win? Like, obviously him giving you DRS, even though he was a lapped car, that kind of,
Nah, he didn't help me. It was my tyres.
kind of...
My tyres were
Oh, yeah.
against me. They were 86 at the end. And especially, I think, yeah, it's not deserved at all. C88 deserved this as well, but Jordan just yeah, those certain drivers needs to be kicked straight away.
Yeah, getting very close between you and, who was it? RPL Jordan. You and UK Mazer having a 3-wide situation, if I can remember right, going into closing laps. Oh, fam, I'm.
Yeah, you mean on the straight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just idiotic again. Just needs to learn when to have patience. It was in the gap. Me and C88 were side by side already. I was blocking off the gap, and he just almost swiped C88 off. And yeah, and then I just steered in and he sent it, and yeah. I spun him round a bit, yeah, but that's not my fault. When somebody sends so you turn in, yeah. And
Right,
before that straight, he sent it as well, yeah. Yeah, if you don't know when to have patience, you should be out of the league straight away.
Yep.
Obviously, congratulations on your win.
Yep, thank you.
And thank you for having an interview.
Yeah, no problem.
That was really good fun.
I'll also see now if I can get Sir Hamilton to have an interview, maybe.
I've got my audio disincluded now, so...
Yeah. Oh, Jordan needs out. Sorry, but... He tried turning on both of you, and then he straight lined my teammate.
I'll quickly also see if I can get an interview from CBA, either one of the two, if they're watching. Hoping that one of them replies. Okay, so right, so it's looking like we might get an interview here from CBA Plays. Where is he? Right.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Right.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your podium. It must be very frustrating due to RPL Jordan absolutely taking you out there.
Yeah, it was frustrating because I was leading the race for quite a long time. Well, I knew Vettel was catching me. I think he had Smurf as a tow right in front of him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was closing onto me fairly quickly, and I was aware of that. But I thought if I could just stay in the DRS, then hopefully I'd be able to still contend for the win. And it was shaping up to be quite a good battle. Until Jordan kind of went for a gap that wasn't there and killed me. So
I mean, very good recovery drive. Also, like dropping down a lot of places to then regaining a podium position. Yeah. Do you think that do Smurf should have backed off in a way?
as far as I'm aware, there is no rule that he has to. I mean, it's a little bit annoying because technically back markers should probably get out the way, but if there's no rule in the league, then it's fine. And I'm good friends with Smurf, so I'm not angry at him.
Yeah. Thank you for having an interview. Thank you also for watching. And hope you enjoyed